With a single bite from the radioactive spider in the summer of 1962, in New York high school, nerd Peter Parker was transformed into the world's famous web-slinging crime fighter, dispensing wisecracks along with a monthly bout of four-color justice in what would become Marvel Comics' marquee series, and a new way of writing in the increasingly popular American cultural phenomenon of superhero comics. Marvel's writer Stan Lee and the legendary illustrators Steve Ditko, possibly the artist of Jack Kirby, created the Spider-Man character for the same reason you throw a party at the house that banks about to reposes. The Amazing Fantasy title was failing, so they decided they might as well throw an experimental one-off character into it and see what happened. The result was electric. Instead of featuring yet another superhero whose alter ego was a responsible grown man with an instantly static personal life and set moral compass, Peter Parker was still a kid, but not just a sidekick. Lee even worked on Ditko to ensure that his new hero didn't have the proportions of a mature superheroes of the golden age of comics. Guys with barrel-chested, Wallace Berry wrestler physiques. And critically to his character, Parker in maturity showed that in his acts too, with deadly consequences. Spider-Man revealed in his new strength, enjoying his escape from a life of being bullied as Peter Parker. But when he had a chance to stop a burglar, he chose the wrong path and didn't intervene. That burglar, of course, ended up murdering his Uncle Ben, setting Spider-Man on the path of justice. And Alina's silent figure slowly fades in the gathering darkness, aware at last that in this world with great power there must also come great responsibility. The narrator said in the panel of Amazing Fantasy number 15. What made Spider-Man so special? In an interview with the Chicago Tribune, Lee said he liked Spider-Man because he became the most famous. He's the one who's most like me. Nothing ever turned out 100% okay. He got a lot of problems, and he does things wrong, and I can relate to that. Of all time, and has been a mainstay of popular culture ever since. Spider-Man is part of our history because he represents the best of what we can be. He is someone who uses his powers to help others, even though it is often cost him his dearly. Spider-Man reminds us that we all have the potential to be heroes, no matter how ordinary we may seem on the outside. If Stan Lee never did Spider-Man, the world would be a very different place. There would be no Spider-Man to save the day, and we would all be living in a world without one of the most iconic superheroes have ever created. What made Peter Parker's character that he's kind of all of us. We have bullies, we have jobs, really low paid jobs, a really bad bosses that treat us like poo. Life is really hard for us, and that makes us look like Peter Parker, and we could be something that we can do. We can change. We can just wear the mask and be someone, and be confident and be cocky and be incredible and amazing.